I'm so excited because I got my girl here. She's going to be your girl very soon. Kristen Frame. Can we give it up for Kristen?
Yay!
Kristen is a visionary nail artist, creative entrepreneur, and advocate for holistic self-expression. With a background in visual display and an innate flair for aesthetics, Kristen blends art, movement, and wellness to inspire radical self-love and authenticity. Her work goes beyond beauty. It's a vehicle for empowerment, helping others feel as good as they look. Through her unique fusion of creativity and holistic practices, she's on a mission to bridge the gap between outer style and inner strength, encouraging others to embrace their individuality with confidence and grounded grace. I love grounded grace.
Grounded grace.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
I love those boots. I just love everything about you, girl. You're so fly.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hey.
So, could you tell us more about who you are, how you got on a journey of groundedness and beauty and art and expression?
Yes. So, my background is in visual display and fashion, styling. That's where I started. I do nails now with my wonderful sister, and I'm a yogi, and I'm trying this entrepreneur life. I love it. It has its ups and downs, but I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other question?
It's okay. So, tell us more about your journey to becoming a nail artist and how you took your background and your training in visual display and fashion and mixed the two.
Got it. So, COVID happened. It took me by a storm, shook everyone's world upside down. I was a visual merchandising manager. For those who don't know, that's all the window displays, styling, and department stores. And I loved what I was doing. But with COVID, I knew I was probably going to lose my job. Typically, the higher ups don't value the arts, stuff like that. So they're just like, oh, we can get the managers to do it. And oftentimes, everyone doesn't have the innate style ability or the flair for what will sell, what looks good, what matches, da-da-da-da-da. And that's, nothing against, everyone has their own talents.
Everyone doesn't have the gift.
Everyone doesn't have the gift. Mm-hmm. Everyone shines in different ways. So I had an idea that I was going to probably lose my job, and I was prepared for that. COVID hit, March 2020? My lease was going to be up June 1st of 2020, and my family was like, you should just come home. And I hadn't lived in Cleveland for 15 years, so for me, that was just like, what do you mean come home? I don't want to come home. Like, that wasn't an option for me. But after reflecting and just knowing that I was probably going to lose my job, I decided to make the jump and come back home. And then my sister suggested that I go to nail school. And I was like, nail school? I don't do nails. I do fashion. That's not the same thing. And she was just like, oh, it's art, it's creativity, it's expression. You'll be fine. So I was able to get a scholarship to go to nail school through the county. And it was a blessing. And that was 4 years ago to today. So I'm happy about that.
That's beautiful. We're going to skip the part about come home. Okay.
Yeah,
but welcome home.
Thank you.
One of the things that I love about sitting in your chair is that Kristen doesn't waste a minute. When you sit down, she's like, what's going on? She picks up from the exact, it's like she put a bookmark in the last conversation that you had with her. And I couldn't imagine doing that with dozens of women or people that get their nails done. And one of the things that I really appreciate is your thoughtfulness, but not just around like individual clients and what we all have going on in our lives, but the advice and the care that you give and that you show. But you also act as a mini therapist.
Yes.
On your side of the table.
Yes.
And while you're not a licensed therapist, you're taking on a lot of stories every day. What are some trends that you're hearing from Black women and Black people primarily that you service?
What I'm hearing is that a lot of Black women, that's typically who I service, are feeling unappreciated, and it's sad, especially like in the workplace, and feeling undervalued, and not only in the workplace, also in their personal life, because they're constantly, and I'm saying there because I don't have a family yet, but a lot of my clients do have families and children and are higher ups within their careers, and they're constantly pouring out and not getting their cup filled back up. Mm-hmm. And that's sad to me. And on top of that, another thing that I have noticed is sometimes they are undervaluing themselves. And that, for me, is the cherry on top, where I try to step in and reprogram the thought process. So when the negative thoughts are coming in, the criticizing themselves or not taking time to...
Is that right? Keep going.
Not taking time to...
I'm praying.
Be their own cheerleader, be their best friend. They're talking down on themselves, mm-hmm. and beating themselves up, holding themselves to this unachievable mm-hmm. standard is where I step in, and I try to be a soft place to land, mm-hmm. Even through conversation, through listening, or sometimes just offering a hug, because at times, words aren't needed. Sometimes mm-hmm. it's just the presence. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just need a listening ear. So that's where I try to step in and be a sounding board. But I'm not going to let people talk down on themselves. That's my goal, is to inspire. I'm aspiring to inspire self-love. That's what my purpose is. Thank you.
And you also developed your yoga instructor pathway. Could you tell us more about why? You know me, well, you know me.
The why.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
but
yes,
explain
yes.
to them.
Okay, so again, COVID. I was first introduced to yoga when I was 16 and instantly fell in love. I don't know why. It just, we're here with it, me and the practice. I don't know what it is. But COVID happened, and I was coming home, and like I said, I hadn't been here for 15 years, and even though I'm from here, it just felt like a new place, because I didn't know anything. I grew up somewhere else in my adulthood, so yoga was the one familiar thing that I just dove right in, and I was able to express myself, release all the emotions, because I left Cleveland when I was 17, and I never thought I was coming back. Like, I'm out of here. I'm on to brighter pastures. That's what I thought at the time. But I came back. I found a community yoga program that met Sunday afternoons, and I loved it. It was Black women meeting in the park, and it was just beautiful to me, and I loved it. And I kept telling myself, like, I can do this. I can lead these classes. I can give this gift to other people. That's what I want to do. Yoga has been a wonderful gift to me, just to release. And I decided to do my certification, and I've been instructing for about a year now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, Kristen is one of those people that it doesn't matter to her if everybody is going right. If she's decided she's going left, she's gonna go left. You can clown her, you can ask questions. Yeah. I've asked so many questions, like, Kristen, and I love that. I think all of us should aspire to that a little bit. When you find something that works for you, even if it doesn't make sense to the people around you, stay diligent and on that path. Yes. So, Kristen's going to bring some of her magic to Legacy Live, and I'm very excited. This is my first yoga session ever.
Yay!
Could you tell us more about what we're getting into? It's chair yoga. for what she told me.
Yes, we're going to do a mini session. You can expect a little calming release. That's what I like to call it. We'll do some twisting, some bending, a little breath work, and then we'll end with maybe 2 minutes of sitting silently. We don't value
2 whole minutes.
2 whole minutes. You can sit still for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm here.
That's what we need. We need to clear our minds for 2 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, yogis to the front. Here we go.
You all to sit in a comfortable position. Spine's long, chest open. We're going to start with some movement just to get the wiggles out, get the day off of us. It's Friday. We're going to let go of the week. Okay, same leg, right leg. And back down. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Standing up nice and tall. Now we're going to find something to focus on. This is called your drishti, a focal point. And when you have it, shift on to the left leg and relax. Again, taking full, complete breaths. Inhaling deeply, allowing the air to travel all the way down to the belly. Let it expand. However, bring the focus back to the breath.